Hi friends, in this session we are going to learn about the RAND between function, AND function, OR function, NOT function, and if we include if function, how we are going to get the return value by using AND or NOT functions. Okay, first we are going to use the RAND between function. What is the use of RAND between function is we can give a input to the system to get the random number between the two numbers, like random between open bracket I'm giving start number 60 to 99. Here if you see here the between bottom number to top number, so 60 to 99 I'm giving the random selection. After giving, the system is automatically given an output of 65. So the 65 is between a 60 to 99. So I'm just a copy and applying the all the cells. Once we have entered, everywhere the system is automatically give the random numbers for all the student. Okay. So now if I put F2 and enter, every moment number will keep on changing. So I'm just copy space special values I'm doing. Because now my number will not change here. Okay. Now first the AND function we are going to use. What is the AND function? Like last session we have learned about a if function. What I said is if function is a logical function, and the if function will give the return value. What is the return value? If it is a true, we can get the true return value, and we can give false. In the place of false also we can get the return value. So return value, as per our wish, we can change what we want. But the AND function is also a logical function, but here we cannot get the return value. What we cannot get the return value here, the system will throw only if the logic is true, then it will give the output is true. If the logic is failed, the system will give the output is false. Okay, how many logic we can do? See, in the if function we can test only one logic at one time, which means if I use if condition, only it will give only true or false with the only one logic. But AND condition will give the n number of logic, and all the logic should be satisfied, then the return value will be true, otherwise the return value will be false. We'll test now. Equal and open bracket, first logic we have to define. What is the first logic? If the student name Dharma, the first subject is greater than or equal to 40 mark, then also subject to, before subject to we have to put comma, because every logic, the end of every logic we should give comma. Okay, so the next subject 2 is greater than or equal to 40, comma, subject 3 is greater than or equal to 40, comma, subject 4 greater than or equal to 40, comma, subject 5 greater than or equal to 40, close bracket. Now we have to see subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4, subject 5. This all the 5 subject should be greater than 40 mark, then the system will give the return value is true. If any one subject is not satisfied, then the return value will be false. But always if the student means result, what will say? True or false? Is it right? No. Always people will see whether I am a pass or fail. So what we are going to return now, we are going to apply the if condition to get the return value. What is the if condition? Will say always first we have to test the logic. What is the test the logic? If the condition is true. What is the condition? If all the subject is true, comma, pass, or else fail. Why we have to give the test between the double quote? because I already clearly explained in the last session. Any text between the function, we have to always use double quote. For numeric, no need to use any quotes. Okay, now close the bracket. See now, the student Dharma is failed because one subject he got less than 40 mark. So these students got failed. Now I'm changing to 60. Now he got pass, right? So I hope this uncondition you understood. Now we are going to apply or condition. What is the or condition? Or condition is also a logical condition, but any one logic is satisfied, then the output is true or else it is false. What it is mean? If any of the five subject, if the student is more than 40 mark, then the result is true. Or all the functions, all the logic is failed, then the return value will be false. So now we will write here or subject 1 greater than or equal to 40, comma subject 2 greater than or equal to 40, subject 3 greater than or equal to 40, comma subject 4 greater than or equal to 40, comma subject 5 greater than or equal to 40, and close the bracket. Now all subject are more than 40. The result is true. Here, what is the difference between or and f? And function, all the condition logic should be satisfied. In or function, any one logic should be satisfied. Now, see, all the subject are more than 40. Now I am changing any one subject is less than 35. But still condition is true because any one subject the students get passed, then result is true. Okay, even I'm trying to less all the mark is 35 and only one subject is more than 40, then still the result is true because the or condition, any one logic is true, then the output also is a true. Or else if I make all the subject is 35, then only the condition, the result will be false because one condition has satisfied. Okay, now what we want here, we want the return value. What is the return value? Pass or fail. What we should use? Before the or we have to add if, open bracket, in the final, comma, first we have to give the true value. What is the true value is pass, and what is the false value, comma, fail, and close bracket. See friends, now the first logic we have checked uncondition. The uncondition is all the cell logic should be satisfied. All the logic should be true. Then we can get the return value using of if condition, pass or fail. In the or condition, all the logic, any one logic is satisfied, then the result should be true or else the result should be false. If we use the if condition, we can get the return value by our choice. We can get pass or fail. Not function can be used to test only one logic, and also when the logic is not satisfied, then we can get the result as a true or false. Like for example, equal not not, open bracket, any one subject is greater than or equal to 40 is a false because now the logic is it should not be more than 40, then the result is true, otherwise the result is false. Now if I'm changing 35, then the result is true because it should not be more than 40. So I hope friends you understood about the rand between function and function or function and not function. If we use if function, how we'll get the return value. So any doubt you can put in the comment box. That's all in this session friends. Thank you.